Yo, what's up, guys? James Carter TV, and you know what? Every week, it seems like every week, I come on here and I talk about the Dallas Cowboys, and I talk about their inability to close games. It's the same story every single week. They don't get blown out. It's not like they're getting blown out. They're just losing these games. They all these games. Each and every one of their losses. This team is just, I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. Let's try to, figure it out. Let's try to solve this problem, because I don't understand. Okay, so the Cowboys, they're up 30-24. With a minute left. Okay, actually, no, let's back it up. Let's back it up a little bit. Now, they're up 30-24 with about a minute 15 left, I want to say. Now, it's third down, so they want to run the ball to run down the clock. Now, the problem is, when they ran the ball here, and people aren't talking about this, but this is what really happened. When they ran the ball here, some idiot held. And what happened was, when this person held, the clock stopped. And that was the biggest mistake of the end of the game for the Dallas Cowboys. Because when the clock stopped, that saved 40 seconds. 40. Alright? And there's no way, to me, that the Lions would have got that done. So that is the play. I look back at that play and I say, there it is. This is why they lost. Easy. Just don't hold. Just do not hold. Don't stop the clock for them. Okay? When you're running the ball out, you don't want to get out of bounds, and you don't want to stop the clock. In any means necessary, do not stop the clock. Stay in bounds. Don't hold. Don't get penalties. They did it. And that's what I look back to. And then we get to the final drive, which is a great drive. Matthew Stafford has some great throws. Chris Durham and Calvin Johnson has some great catches. But still, this is a drive that should have never happened if they would have just... that would have happened, but wouldn't have had the end result if they would have just not held on that play. But Calvin Johnson, this guy went ham. He was absolutely amazing. And on the flip side, Brandon Carr was absolutely dreadful. This is a guy that's getting paid $10 million a year to say, hey, you, Brandon Carr, go cover this guy. He can't do it. Calvin Johnson had the best game receiving-wise I've ever seen in my lifetime. It was absolutely incredible, and I don't know how you let that happen if you're Brandon Carr. 329 receiving yards and a touchdown. Could have had 2 if he got 2 inches more on that second to last play of the game, of the Lions drive, I should say, not of the game. The Dallas Cowboys, they're lucky that the Eagles lost today. But I'm telling you, the New York Giants are only 2 games behind. That's it. That's it. They're only 2 games behind. The Redskins only 1.5 games behind. These teams aren't out of it. And that's absolutely ridiculous. If any year was the year, this should have been the year the Cowboys got it done, locked up from the beginning. Lost close game to the Chiefs, which they fumbled away. Lost a close game to Denver. We've already gone into that. Lost this game. My God. And what was the other game they lost? I think I'm blanking on the other game they lost. Was it against the NFC North opponent? No, I don't think so. I can't remember. But I think it was close. I don't want to sound like an idiot. Maybe I'm forgetting that one game they played. Wasn't week 1. They beat the Giants. Week 2, they lost to the Chiefs. The next week, I think they faced the Chargers and lost. Yeah, it was the Chargers. They lost to the Chargers late. Another late loss. They just allowed so many yards to Antonio Gates. And it just doesn't make sense. Cowboys, get it together. On the flip side, Lions, way to stay in it, way to get to 5-3, way to compete for your division. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to compete for the division against the Green Bay Packers. Now, I don't think they're going to ultimately win it, but you want to compete for it. This is a big win at home. They needed it. Next week is their bye week, I believe. Come out of that bye week. Big Thanksgiving matchup coming up. Yeah, it's 4 weeks from now, but it's huge. Lions, Packers. Huge game for the Detroit Lions. It'll be at home. It'll be in Ford Field for them. They need to win that. If they really want to win the NFC North, you have to win that game 4 weeks from now. As for the Cowboys, man, they just need to, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I mean, I'm not even a Cowboys fan, and I feel for the fans of this team that they have to put up with this ridiculousness year in, year out, because honestly, who's to say that one of these other teams in the NFC East are going to win the division? I mean, honestly, what tells you that the Cowboys are going to, in the last game of the season against the Philadelphia Eagles, what tells you that they're going to show up? They've never done it. They never do it. They continue to lose these games in the clutch moments, and it's unbelievable. So anyway, guys, James Carter TV, I'm out. Peace.